That was from linear equations.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I had given you to do the rest of the questions, no, from 11 to 18.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'll just write the answers. Okay, you can note down the answers.
Okay.
For question number 11, the answer is 14. For question 12, just note down the answers till 18. Minus 51 by 73. 13th answer is 5. 14th is minus 10. 15th is 9. 16th is 3.8. 17th is minus 10. And 18th is 6. Okay. So these are the questions.
Ma'am, 17th is minus 1 by 10 or minus 10?
Minus 10. This is the question. 17th question is this one. 2 by 3x minus 3 by 2x is equal to 1 by 10. This was the 17th question. No? So here what you have to do, just take the LCM of these two. Okay, because both the x terms are this side only. Now you just have to handle these x terms. So let's take the LCM of this, becomes 6x squared. And this side is 4x minus 9x equals to 1 by 12. Now you cross multiply this 12 into 4x minus 9x is equal to 6x squared. So now open this bracket, this becomes 4x minus 9x can be written as 5x only. So 5x minus 5x into 12x is minus 60x. Is it? We can write it like this. Yes. This is 6x squared. So 6x squared minus 60x is equal to plus 60x. 60 goes on the other side of becomes. So what can we take out common? 6 we can take out common and x. So here we have one x left and here we have 10 left. So either I can say either this x is 0 or I can say x plus 10 is 0. Is it? Yes.
Ma'am,
Let's 1 second.
this is compulsory quadratic equation, ma'am.
So x has two values, 0 or minus 10. Okay. And
Ma'am,
that's
if x has two values, it is quadratic equation.
yes, it is a quadratic equation. No? That's why we have got two values for x. Okay. Quadratic equation has to have two values, two zeros. Okay.
Can you once explain the 15th one?
Which one? 15th
one.
one.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, now see here, this is, you want more questions on this linear equations for today's homework?
Like some of them are.
Okay, see this is 9x plus 7 by 2 minus
Ma'am,
x.
like some you can give, ma'am, like few of the questions from linear equations.
Yes, few only I'll give. 9x plus 7 by 2 minus, first solve the inside bracket part, okay? So inside the bracket you have x minus x by 2 by 7. So just take the LCM of this, the inside part of the bracket. It becomes 7 into x is 7x minus, this side will be 7 into x minus 2. Okay? Equals to 36. You understood this much? We just took the LCM and cross multiplied. First, we are solving the bracket part. So here we have 7x and this becomes minus 7. I'm opening the bracket now. This becomes plus 14 by 7, which is equal to 36. Okay. So here I have now 9x plus 7 by 2 minus, now you can see 7x and 7x can cancel, is it? 14 by 7 can be cancelled, so this is just 2 now. Yes, understood this much?
Yes, ma'am.
So now this is 9x plus 7 by 2, and now I have only 2 here, like this. Okay. So what will I do now? I'll again take the LCM of the left hand side. So this becomes 2. This becomes 9x plus 7. And this becomes 2 into 2 is 4. And this side it is 36. After this, I'm doing this side.
Ma'am,
Yes.
when you're taking LCM of x minus x minus 2 by 7, why did you multiply again 7x minus 2? 7x minus 7 whole x minus 2 you did, right, ma'am?
7x.
When you're doing LCM, why did you multiply again, which is on the numerator?
Okay. Yes. We shouldn't have done this. This 7 will not come here. That's by mistake. Okay.
Ma'am, 7x minus x.
7x minus x minus 2. So this will be 7x minus 1 second. Just a second. I'm erasing this part. Okay. So this was in the denominator when we have 7, we got 7x minus x minus 2. So that means x minus 2 means plus 2 here. Right? Okay, now we have 7x minus x is 6x plus 2 by 7. Okay, now we cannot do anything to this. Okay, let's take this in this only. Okay. Now our next step is to take the LCM of these two. Now we have solved the inside part of the bracket. Now next step is to take the LCM of this left hand side. So that's 14 and 2 into 7, that means, yes.
I got 153 divided by 70.
Okay, we'll also check beta. Okay, we'll try and see whether our answer matches your answer. 97 is 63x plus 49 minus 6x. Now this is minus sign here outside the bracket, and so it becomes now like this, minus 6 minus 2. Okay. So on the other side we have now 63x minus 6x. So what is 63 minus 6? 57x. 57x plus 49 minus 2 is 47 upon 14 into equals to 36. Okay, so this is 57x plus 47. Now 14 when it goes on the other side gets multiplied with 36. So 14 into 36 is how much? Please do it and tell me the answer. 14 into 36.
Ma'am, 504.
504, correct?
Ma'am, 504.
Yes, ma'am, 504.
Okay, Okay, so this is 57x is 504 minus 47 is how much? How much is that?
Sorry, ma'am. 504 into
Minus 47.
ma'am 457.
457. So just divide and check whether you get the answer or not. 57 into 9. 9 7 is 63. So 63. 45. 45 plus 6 is 45 plus 6 will be 51. No, something has gone wrong here. Just check the calculations again. What happened?
Like I think you have multiplied 9x plus 7 with 7, but you didn't multiply 6x plus 2 with 2.
Oh,
Wow.
this had to be
Ma'am, it
multiplied
is
with
coming
2.
as
Okay, I
so-
got mistake. This should be multiplied with 2 when it was 40. So this is 12.
That's what I'm wondering, ma'am.
ma'am, it is
Okay.
coming as 0 points just
Okay,
coming
just
from
try this calculation, okay? This is 12x minus this will be 4. Okay, so 63x minus 12x will be 51x. So
50. Ma'am, for me it is coming as 0.12, ma'am, like that.
then check your calculation.
We
I
need to
will-
divide 147 by 57.
Ma'am, actually, 51x plus 45.
Okay, okay. See, this is 63x plus 49 minus 12x minus 4. When this is 2, no? 2 got multiplied with the inside part of the bracket. This is now, denominator is 30, 40. So 36 minus 63 minus 12 is 151x.
51x, ma'am.
49 minus 4
Plus
is
45.
45.
45.
40.
And 14 into 36, you said 504.
I got
Yes, ma'am.
again check, ma'am. I got the answer 153 by 17.
Okay, what is 504 minus 45?
Ma'am, 459.
459. 459 only. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. 459.
Your x will be 459 by
By
50.
51.
Okay, so when you multiply
53 by 17.
51 by 9 plus 9 and 45. So that's now the answer. Okay. So your value of x is finally 9. Okay. Just keep your calculations correct. Right?
So actually,
Anything else?
153 divided by 17 is 9 only, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Okay. Yes, yes.
I got 153 by 17, ma'am. So 79 by 153. That only, ma'am.
Check your calculation.
Yes, ma'am. I got
ma'am,
59 by 51.
No,
So I
no, just
stop with 3. I got 153 divided by 17. It's 9.
don't just go on the answer. Your calculation should be correct. Okay. Check all your calculation.
Ma'am,
Your calculation should match. If you have followed the same way, your calculation should match. Okay. Don't just go on the answer that by some other means I'm getting the same answer and by some other means ma'am is getting the same answer. Okay. That steps should be correct. Okay. The answer value just hold half a marks. You in mathematics, you get marks for every step. Okay. So your steps should be correct. Your approach should be correct. Don't just go on the answer whether your answer is correct or not. Even if your answer goes somewhere wrong by mistake in the last step, if you do this division wrong, you will only lose half a marks. But if you do any calculations here, then your answer will also go wrong and you will not get the marks for these steps also. Okay? Your approach should be correct. Yes.
what's the next lesson, ma'am?
Yes.
What's the next chapter?
Next chapter, I'm thinking it's data handling. Just check in your notebooks.
Ma'am, I have a doubt.
Yes, ma'am. Data handling, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, in the 15th one, first you took x minus 2 by 7, right, ma'am?
X minus.
X minus 2 by 7 in the first question, right?
That's the question only.
Ma'am,
No? Yes.
ma'am, when you took the 7x, how x minus 2 became x plus 2?
Then I multiplied this minus sign no, inside. This minus sign when it got multiplied with x minus 2. So this x becomes negative and minus becomes plus 2.
Okay, ma'am, understood.
Okay, so today I'll give you some questions on linear equations only for homework. Right, children? Okay, but for now we'll start with data handling. Shall we move on one more practice
Yes,
someday for quadrilaterals, for rational numbers? Okay. If you are thorough with other things, then we'll move to data handling part now. So what is data handling? Handling data. Yes.
Ma'am, I have to leave by 6. I actually have another class. Is it okay if you start this after tomorrow?
Start this chapter tomorrow. So tomorrow you won't be having the other class?
No,
Yes.
ma'am.
Okay.
I mean, I'll talk with the other teacher and ask her to extend it at 6:10 because the class starts at 6 o'clock. So I'll ask her to tomorrow.
I hope it's not a hindrance tomorrow because every day, we have 10 minutes left for the class.
Yes, ma'am. I'll talk with the other teacher.
Okay. Okay, then we can wait for tomorrow. Right, children? We'll discuss some more questions on linear equations only then. We'll start by tomorrow then. I'll give you just general introduction on data handling. Okay? Is that right?
Ma'am, we'll do some
Okay, ma'am.
practice sums on quadrilaterals.
Quadrilaterals? Okay. Okay, we'll do quadrilaterals then.
Ma'am, can I leave? I have a class now.
Yes, yes. Yes, beta, go ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Quadrilateral. What sort of questions, Bache? Unmute and say.
Ma'am, the ones we use n minus 2 into 180. Like
Okay.
the exterior is 1/3 part of interior angle, that type.
Polygons part, finding the sides and angles of polygon.
Yes, ma'am, that type of part.
Okay, let's take those questions.
Ma'am, you said you gotta say introduction of data handling.
What happened?
Ma'am,
Data
there
handling will
is
start tomorrow. Okay.
okay.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes. Yes.
Ma'am, actually, the other class was delayed. You can start it today. If
What
it's
happened?
fine.
The other class is what?
The other class is delayed a little bit, so you can start it today.
Okay, never mind. Today we will take some extra questions on quadrilateral. Gagan, doubts on quadrilateral. Okay. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
We'll do that. Then tomorrow we'll start another chapter. Okay. The question is.
Okay, ma'am.
Find the number of sides. You can please write down the question also. Find the number of sides. These are those questions, finding the sides of a polygon and the interior, exterior angles. Okay, those type of questions.
Okay, ma'am.
Finding the number of sides. Find the number of sides of a regular polygon. Whose exterior angle has measure 45 degrees. Now whose exterior angle has measured 45 degrees? See, when we are given exterior angle, whatever angle we are given, either it's interior given or exterior.
45x is equals to 360 degrees.
Okay. Okay, Pranav, good. Okay, so whenever we are given this angle, so first thing is we should always look into the property of that exterior angle property, that all the sum of exterior angles of any polygon is always 360 degrees, right? Gaganna? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So
Ma'am, after
we know that the measure of each exterior angle is 360. Now, okay, we know that sum of all exterior angles is 360. So sum of all exterior angles. So I'm just taking, let the exterior angles be x1 is one angle, x2 is another angle, x3 is another angle, and so on till xn. Right? These are so many angles, exterior angles. So their sum is 360 degrees. This is what we know from the property. Right? So we can take it like this. Measure of one angle, we can write like this.
Yes, ma'am.
Measure of one angle. Measure of one angle into number of angles. Into number of angles is equal to 360. We can write like this.
Yes, ma'am.
And measure of first angle. This is measure of second angle. This is measure of third angle. Measure of nth angle. So we can write like this, measure of one angle, because all angles are equally given. No? Measure of one angle into number of angles is 360 degrees. Right? So that means we are here in this question, we are given measure of one angle, that is 45 degrees, right? So measure of one angle is given 45 degrees, but we are not given how many angles are there. So total number of angles are not known to us. So I'm just taking it n because I had taken x n, no? So I'm taking it n. That's equal to 360 degrees. So that means how many are the number of angles here? N will be 36 divided by 45. Yes? Understood
Yes,
this
ma'am.
part?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So
Yes, ma'am.
when you divide this by 46, you get your answer as 8. So that means number of angles is 8. Okay. And when you, yes, and when you have 8 as the number of angles, that means the number of sides of that polygon is also 8. Okay. So as many are the numbers of the angles of a polygon, that many are the sides. For example, you can just see. For example, if suppose triangle has 3 angles, so 3 angles are there, it has 3 sides also. So same as the number of angles, the number of sides are also same. So if you talk about four-sided figure, if it has 4 angles here, okay, so it has 4 sides also. Are you understanding? So as many we get the number of angles, that many are the sides of the polygon. So you can write,
Okay, ma'am.
this implies that sides of regular polygon are 8.
Ma'am,
Sides of polygons.
you said the formula n minus 2 times 180, no, ma'am. I got another formula similar to the formula in the PSM book, like 2n minus 4 times 90.
Okay. Okay, that's also the same formula. But we are dividing by 4, no? That's also the same thing. Is equal to 90, because when what did you, when this 4 goes on the other side, gets multiplied with 90, this will become 360 only, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it? So this is the same thing only. This is not anything different.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, now let's
Ma'am,
take,
actually more confused in the properties part. Like in the diagonals, they say that right in the rhombus, they create diagonals like during right angles, bisect at right angles.
okay.
Like I'm not able to understand like in which shapes they bisect at right angles and which diagonals are equal, perpendicular. Or
This we to do a lot of practice of these kind of sums. Okay, Gaganna?
okay, ma'am.
If you are understanding the concept, no, the rest is your practice part. Have you understood the concept of these things?
Ma'am, concept is understood.
So what you are not understanding is how to take exterior angle, interior angles, those kind of things.
Yes, ma'am.
That will come with practice. See, here in this question, I was directly given that the exterior angle is this much. If suppose in the same question, if I were given here interior angle is 45, then what would be my first step here to find the exterior angle? Is it exterior angle?
Yes,
क्या
ma'am.
होगा? If I'm given some interior angle, suppose this is the interior angle I'm given. So my second step would be to find the exterior angle. This is the exterior angle. And how will I find exterior angle? 180 minus 45 degree. I'll get my exterior angle and I'll apply the same property over there.
Okay, ma'am.
Got it? So question has a different way of asking, I can ask you what is your name? That's a direct question. I can ask you, I met that girl, she said her name was so and so and all. So that's a different way of asking each and everything. So same way questions we have. The question can be molded in a different way. Its only thing is to understand the language of the question. Okay. Sometimes
Okay,
we are
ma'am.
given number of angles we are given and we are asked to find the measure of one angle. Okay, like that. So it's the more and more questions you do of this kind will get. I shared one worksheet. Did you do that worksheet? You had asked me answers also for that worksheet.
Yes, ma'am, I did.
You did, no? Okay, because in that worksheet they were all questions of the polygons only. Right?
Okay,
I
ma'am.
tried to give you more worksheets like that. Okay. So let's take another question. How many sides? Class time is getting over. Better just note down the question. If the class gets over, then you can try that question. Okay, don't leave your seat until we finish this question, right? Even though the class is over. How many sides does a regular polygon have if the measure of an exterior angle is 24 degrees? Okay, this is the question. So you can try. How many sides does a regular polygon have if the measure of an exterior angle is 24 degrees? So this question is exactly same on the previous question. Okay, so here what will you do? You know that the angle sum property, exterior angle property of the polygon is 360 degrees. Sum of exterior angles is 360 degrees. So that means measure of one angle into number of angles. So measure of one angle into number of angles. Number of angles is equal to 360 degree. You know this, right? So measure of one angle, exterior angle is given to us. That's 24. Multiply with
The regular polygon has 15 sides.
okay. So number of angles is not given to us. Okay. So I'm just taking it as n number of angles are there. As I had taken in this question, let the angles be x1, x2, x3. Some of these angles be like this. So same way I have taken here. Right? I hope you are understanding this much part.
Yes, ma'am.
So from here I can get my value for n. So that gives me 360 by 24. So 360 by 24 when I do, I get my answer as 15. So that means my number of angles is 15. N is what? Number of angles.
15, ma'am.
So this is number of angles. So that means the sum of 15 angles is 360 degrees. Okay.
Okay,
So
ma'am.
if
Ma'am,
number
could you
of
little bit
angles
scroll up, ma'am?
Just a second, Mita. If sum of angles, number of angles is 15, that means number of sides is also 15. Is it?
Yes, ma'am.
Number of sides of the polygon is also 15. Okay. So this is it. Quickly, please note down fast. The class time is over. I have another class. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. 1 minute.
I'll give you more practice on these questions. If I get more questions, I'll share with you, right?
Okay.
Good enough?
Okay, ma'am.
And tomorrow we'll start data handling. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Actually, that chapter completed in my school, ma'am. In the first classes, I asked about that chapter.
It's coming in your school.
No, ma'am. It for my exam, they will start. They will give that tough chapter for my exam, ma'am.
Okay. How many chapters you're coming in your test?
Like in the school, ma'am.
In the school only.
I'm not sure, but there will be 2-3 chapters. They told, ma'am. They completed in school data
haven't
handling and racial numbers.
Data handling and rational numbers. Okay. So those chapters will come what they have done. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Never mind, we'll do data handling now.
In the order wise only they are coming, ma'am. Only data handling, like the last year textbook also they started from that chapter itself. That's why they started just.
So whatever teachers have done in the class, definitely they'll give you those chapters only.
The exam for my first exam will be on June, ma'am. They told it will be on June.
Okay, your schools are opening in June.
Yes, ma'am. June 10th.
Everyone's schools are opening in June.
Yes, ma'am. June 12th.
Oh,
My June.
very
Ma'am,
warm.
Yes, ma'am. My June 10th only, ma'am.
Okay. So never mind. Okay, we'll start with data handling now. Okay, thank you, children. Thank you for today.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye,
Thank
ma'am.
you. Bye, beta.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, beta. Bye.